Hi, welcome to Erica Makes and Crafts. Thank you for joining me today. Today I'm going to be working on the mini pixel kits from Jaded Gem Shop. I'm going to be working on the dogs. I'm going to be working on the German Shepherd dog in particular. I thought these were super cute. There's 9 of them. This is what they all look like. I'm going to be working on this one. I'm going to be using a pen I got from Shimmering Canvases. In my multi-placer, I've got Rhonda's Crafty Corner Petty in the scent Margarita. And in my single placer from Oh Snap Crafters Cafe, I have Oh Snap Dots in the scent Cucumber Melon. And I'm going to be using my Hello Spring Tray from Yellow Dog Designs. All right. How is everyone doing? How are you guys all doing? I missed doing a WIP and chat last week. I got busy. I ended up having to work the holiday weekend. But I did manage to get up my post review of Captured by Radiance, Everlasting Love. So I hope you all saw that, if you are interested. I wasn't sure if I was going to be able to finish that kit, and I did, so I was very happy about that. In August, I should say. I finished it in August. I wasn't sure if I was going to get that finished by the end of August. I did 2 sections of a kit. I'll put a picture up here. It's called Nightclaw the Wondrous Keeper, and it's by the one with the diamond art. And although I don't have any trouble with Jaded Gem Shop's computer render kits, the confetti in the one with the diamond art is off the charts for me. So that's the reason, one of the reasons why he got put in my pile of I'm not currently working on kits. But I want to get him finished because I think he's cute. So I've kind of decided to work on him, do a couple of sections here or there, and then work on another kit, and then work on sections on that kit whenever I feel like it, whenever that may be. I'm not sure when that will be. Whether it's when I'm completely finished a kit, whether it's once a week, something like that. But I am determined to finish Nightclaw the Wondrous Keeper and get him out of my not currently working on pile of kits. I know Summer's Sparkling Good Time calls it her WIP graveyard, and I kind of like that. I have a couple of other kits in there as well. Another one is from the one with the diamond art. But I would like to eventually have no kits started and not finished. So my goal is to any kit I've kit up be actively working on. And I've also started a mystery kit. And the only reason why I didn't work on it here in the WIP and chat with you guys is because it is a mystery kit. And I wasn't sure if you all wanted to watch me work on it. I didn't want to spoil it for anybody, even though it would just be one little section. Sometimes those one little sections are enough to let people know what the image is, and if they wanted it to be a surprise for themselves, I didn't want to spoil it for you guys. It's the Catriona Crehan. If I'm mispronouncing her name, I am so sorry. But it's that mystery kit. I'm not sure if I know what number mystery kit it is. I just know it's Mystery Kit Halloween by Catriona Crehan. And I actually have the sticker right here. So it's this mystery kit from Diamond Art Club. It was released last year and I picked it up. And I like it. But I didn't want to spoil the image for anybody in case they have it. So one thing I noticed, I just took my glasses off. One thing I noticed about these dog kits, there's no poodle. I realize not everybody has a poodle, but I would have loved to have seen a poodle. I dropped one. My best friend has a German Shepherd, and so I decided to do this one. She has a German Shepherd named Gemma, and I thought that I could do this one for her and Gemma, and then give it to her. She also has a pug and a Boston Terrier. But there were no pugs or Boston Terriers in this doggo kit either. There was a Corgi, a Pomeranian, a Bernese Mountain Dog, a Beagle, a Husky, a Lab, let's see, a Bernese Mountain Dog, a German Shepherd, a Husky, a Corgi, a Beagle, a Pomeranian, a Labrador, and then what looks to me like a white lab, but it could be supposed to be maybe a pit bull. And then what I'm assuming is a mixed breed. They're all cute though. And I try to support the dog stuff. As a dog lover, I try to support the kits that have dogs in them. I say that, but I like kits with dogs in them. So My friend and I went to the fair the weekend before Labor Day weekend. I took a couple of videos while I was at the fair. I'll put them in here. It was her first time at that fair. We don't have county fairs the way other states do. We have town fairs. Different towns, even within the same county, will take turns hosting fairs. Some of them run for just a weekend. Some of them run for a whole week. But they're very fun. And this fair was a fair I grew up attending as a kid, so I like to go to it every year. And my friend had never been to this one, so I asked her if she wanted to go to it with me. And she did. We went. I showed her, I didn't take a video, I didn't think. I showed her the park that had a gazebo in it. This fairground has a really pretty little park in it. It's kind of tucked in the back. My great-grandfather used to collect engines, and he would show them off in the engine parade at this fair. And when I was a kid, I remember he would drive us around in the engine parade, and we felt like we were special in the parade. It was so much fun. And we always had our lunch at the gazebo. So I have a lot of very core childhood memories around that gazebo. So I like to just go there. We bought some, so in our state, we have a soda called Moxie, and we had some Moxie floats instead of root beer floats. We had Moxie floats. And we had our Moxie floats while we were walking around the park. We went on some rides. I don't know the names of the rides we went on. She was listing off names of rides. My sister-in-law can do that too. I don't remember them. We went on the Ferris wheel. That we did, which was kind of nice because it overlooked the racetracks and you could see the horses practicing. And then we went on like the ship ride, the one that's like a pirate ship, except I think this ship was called the Pharaoh. I just noticed I got some putty trying to remove it. And then we went on a ride that I don't know how to explain it. You sit in a seat, and the ride goes in a circle up and down. It doesn't spin you. I'm not explaining it well, but anyways, we both had fun. I know I did, and she said she did, and I believe her, so. And I thanked her for going to that fair with me, because I love that fair. My brother and his wife are going to go to a different fair this year, not that one, so I didn't want to go by myself. My oldest niece was upset that they're going to be going to a fair while she is at Girl Scout camp, because the fair that they're going to be going to, she likes the bread. That made me laugh. She goes, "But I like their bread." So she's upset she's missing the fair because she's going to miss out on the bread. And I think she means fried dough. I think that's what she means. But I know that they are going to go to another small fair. Like I said, we have a lot of fairs. And there's a small weekend fair that I think they're going to go to with her. So she'll get fried dough. And then last weekend I worked, you guys. So nothing of interest happened, except for the fact that I was able to get the new release Margaret Morales kit. And I don't know how I managed to work that one out, because I was working and I wasn't expecting to be able to get it. I was totally expecting that I would have to put it on my wish list. But I just happened to get out to my car at, so in my time zone, the releases drop at 12 noon. And so I just happened to get out to my car after seeing a client. Just so happened to be 11:57. It was nothing I was planning. And so I said, well, I'll try. You know, I said, we'll see. And I got it. I was able to get it. I have had kits that I've liked cart swiped from me before. So when it's a new release that I know is very popular, I don't always expect to be able to get it, even if I'm there on time. I did. I got it. And I was excited and happy to get it, because this is a kit that I got as a mystery kit from DIY Moon Shop. It's a closed shop. They are no longer in business. And I got it. I did a corner section and I figured out which kit it was because I'm a fan of Margaret Morales. So, and then I love the image, but Moon Shop's quality near the end of their production run wasn't where it was when they first originally started. And so I've always been hesitant about finishing the Margaret Morales kits that I got from them because I ordered them near the end. And I've seen some of the renders, particularly the skin tone renders of people's kits that have finished them. People who have finished their kits near the end of their production run. And so I'm not sure if I want to work on them. I've got that mystery kit, and then I've also got 2 others. I know one is called June Blooms, and I would love for Diamond Art Club to get that one. But anyways, I also ordered, because I can't get just one. There was a sale going on, buy one, get one, 50% off. So because of that sale, I also got a Yume art kit. And I'm going to forget what it's called off the top of my head. Pressed Flowers Wings. Yep, I don't know if that's right. But it's the one that looks like an angel with flower wings. And that's one that's been in my wish list for a while that I haven't hit purchase on for whatever reason. And I try not to sleep on Yume art kits because Diamond Art Club, for whatever reason, targets her as an artist where they will discontinue her kits. And sometimes it seems like it's out of nowhere. So that's happened to me a couple of times. I didn't purchase a kit right away and then, like, boom, it was discontinued. Puffy Gator's another one I find that they do that too quite regularly. But anyways, I got it. I purchased it. It's beautiful. They're both beautiful. My mother likes the Margaret Morales one a little bit better, but she said that the Yume art one's pretty too. So I open them when I get them to make sure everything matches up, the kit numbers and stuff like that, the bag of drills, the right canvas, that kind of thing. And I opened them up with my mom, so she got to see them. She likes to see them. She enjoys when I open my kits with her, so. She had a hard week this week. So I, in turn, had a kind of blah week this week. I helped take care of my mom, and when her health is affecting her as her caregiver, it's like it coincides. But she had a good Friday, so. And she seems good today. It's Saturday morning, my time. No Diamond Art Club kit is gonna get me to hit purchase this week. I did like the Mrs. Butter D kit, but I don't need it. If it was square, I probably would have considered it a lot more. I do tend to prefer square kits, although I can find sometimes if I'm on a round kick. I think earlier in this year I said I was in my round era. I do have spells where I really enjoy working on rounds. So I'm not against them. I just tend to prefer squares. And I do know that there are a lot of people that prefer rounds. So, you know, it all comes down to what you like, what works for you. And I know my friend, the first kit she ever did was a round kit. I think a lot of people, me included, the first kit they do, they go on Amazon, they find a kit that they think is cute and they get it to try it out, kind of like, and then they discover either they really like it or it's not for them. And if they really like it, then they start looking into like actual companies, like small shops. And when she started really showing a lot of interest in it, I led her to Diamond Art Club. She kind of already knew that I was a big fan of Diamond Art Club, so she perused their website and she found a kit that is no longer in production. It's discontinued, but a kit by Jody Bergsma. I cannot remember the name of it. Lori, if you're watching and you remember the name of it, you can comment down below. But it's really pretty. It's a fairy on a mushroom, and she's got gorgeous wings, and there's a full moon behind her, and there's a fairy toad, I think, with her. Or frog, fairy frog. And that's actually one of my favorite parts of that kit. And she purchased it, she unboxed it, and she saw how big it was, and she got very intimidated to start it. But she did, and she's almost halfway through, I think, at this point. So I'm proud of her. I think she's doing a great job on it. And that's a square kit. And she has worked on since then a round kit for a client that just fell right off. And she has told me that she much prefers square kits. So I told her, well, that's important information to know, because a lot of companies you can choose. And even if it's a company you can't choose, it's still nice to know, because it helps you with your purchasing decisions when a kit is released at a company. So, and as her friend, it's nice to know she prefers square kits. I didn't tell her that last part, but she watches my videos, so she's going to hear me say it then. I think I might have said already, my Enablers Outpost kits finally arrived. I ordered them back in May. They arrived before Labor Day. I'm going to do a complete unboxing, and I'm going to attach an unboxing that my friend filmed for me, which I think is super sweet of her. I've just been so busy with work and helping my mom that I haven't gotten around to filming it. I want to do a nice unboxing of these kits because I have opened them and I have looked at them, and the quality is exactly what I was expecting it to be from other people's experiences from Enablers Outpost, because I haven't purchased from them before. But I was saying I have very high hopes because all I ever hear are wonderful things from and about Enablers Outpost. So it looks like it's well-deserved praise. We'll see when I work on one. But first I want to do an unboxing for you guys. There. Because I was just saying, because I ordered them in May, I tended to get summery, springy vibing kits, not fall or winter kits, which I knew that, like Jada Gem Shop, their kits are made to order and they take a while to turn around, and I'm placing those on the wrong. I'm gonna pause. Well, I guess I'll show you the realities of what it's like placing drills on the wrong color. I tend to not talk as much when I'm doing this because I'm concentrating. But the kits are not in season right now for this time of year. They are springy, summery vibes, but I'm still very happy to have them and can't wait to work on one. My dad just arrived, and so I had to stop and talk to him for a second. So I don't know what I was talking about. If I was talking about anything, it's completely escaped me, so I apologize for that. My dad stops by my apartment once a week, if that, but whenever he does, you can almost guarantee I'm doing a WIP and chat. He has some work he wants done in his bathroom, and he has a friend who was coming over to take a look because he has a friend who does some handiwork stuff, but because of that knows people who could help my dad out with the stuff he wants done in his bathroom. And I have some stairs to my apartment that could use some replacing. Some boards could use some replacing. It could just use a little bit of TLC to keep it in pretty good shape. And so he had his friend come over to take a look at my stairs, and his friend can, you know, I'll pay him, but his friend's gonna help me with my stairs. So that's good. I have a loose board. Well, I've got a couple of boards that are kind of loose, but one of them actually swivels around. And when my dog hits it as she's going down the stairs, it'll move on her. And more than once, she's kind of lost her footing and kind of like tripped a little bit. And so I want them fixed. And this is a really cute little added touch here. The German Shepherds have little cheekies, little cheek blushes. If you heard that, that was my dog kind of making some sounds as she was lying down on the floor. My dad's friend who does the handiwork has a corgi, and I was actually thinking if/when I do the corgi, I might ask if they want it, because these are small enough people can frame and just put somewhere. I know my mom's biggest thing about a lot of the diamond paintings that I do is they're so big, where would she put it, kind of a thing, if I ask her if she wants them. Oftentimes if she steals one, quote unquote, you know, air quotes there, if she steals one from me, it's a smaller size one. But these are cute little fun size ones, so. For some reason, I thought there was one with a 1, but there wasn't, so. If that made sense. I'm enjoying working on the mystery kit. I thought it would be a pain for me to work on. The only other mystery kit I had tried working on was the one from Moon Shop or DIY Moon Shop. And again, it's a company that no longer exists. And I didn't really enjoy that process. But I am very much enjoying, which is a relief for me to know, that I am very much enjoying this Halloween kit from Catriona Crehan, or by Catriona Crehan from Diamond Art Club. Sometimes my brain wants to switch it up and say from Catriona Crehan by Diamond Art Club. But I'm very much enjoying that kit. I'm actually really enjoying watching the image materialize in front of you while you're working on it, watching it come to life. I'm enjoying that process. The only thing about mystery kits, that's why I don't purchase them, is you don't know what the image is. I do have the Margaret Morales mystery kit. I was able to get that. I was fortunate enough I was able to get that one. And then I have this kit I'm currently working on. And those are the only two Diamond Art Club mystery kits that I have. I do have the one from Diamond Shop that I haven't touched. And I probably won't at this point. I know I've replaced the image. I might. It's also got water damage. The canvas does. Somehow it got wet. So I probably won't save or hold on to that one. I wasn't enjoying the process of working on it, unfortunately. But I think oh, and I have the Crafter's Den Spring Mystery Kit, and I now know what the image is, but that doesn't ruin it for me. I'm glad I found out what the image is, because the color palette was very fall, and I was looking at it and thinking, this does not say spring to me, and then I found out what the image is, and it is a spring image. I found out why there were so many fall colors in that palette. So I probably will work on that next spring, especially now that I know I enjoy mystery kits as much as I do. And I might get the Crafter's Den summer kit. I might purchase that one because that's available. And I looked at the color palette hint. They haven't, I don't know what the image is, and I don't know who the artist is, but I looked up the hints for the color palette, and I found out what the color palette is. And I won't give away those hints in case you're going to be working on it. If you're a member of the Crafter's Den Discord and you work on the mystery kits there and you partake in that group, I don't want to ruin it or spoil it for anybody. I chose to look up the spoiler for the color palette to see if it was one that would intrigue me, because I'm a very color palette driven person. So I spoiled that part for myself, but I don't know what the image is and I don't know who the artist is. But I'm thinking of getting it and working on it, even though we're now moving out of summer. But for now, I'm enjoying my mystery kit. And I was showing my mom the artist on Instagram because I follow her on Instagram. I do really enjoy that artist, even though I don't have any other kits from her currently in my stash. I was showing my mom the artist on Instagram, and my mom was enjoying a lot of the artwork I was showing her. And I probably shouldn't have done that, because now that I've done almost a full row of it, I think I've figured out what kit it is, but I'm still very excited to work on it, see if I'm right or not. And I'll love the kit. I still, even though I think I might know what image it is, I'm still really enjoying the watching the image come to life as you're working on it part of the experience, because you don't know what you're working on until you get a lot of the colors laid down, because you can't see. Like, for example, if you were working on a mystery kit that was a landscape mystery kit, you don't know what the image is, or even if you know what the image is, you can't tell what section of the image you're working on. And as you're laying down the colors, you might discover, oh, like, this is the part of the image that's the bridge. And then you slowly watch the bridge come to life. I'm enjoying that aspect. There's no bridge in my diamond painting. I was just using that as an example. I'm trying really hard not to give any spoilers for people who might enjoy it. But I'm really enjoying that aspect of the mystery kit, and it's an aspect of a mystery kit that I wasn't expecting to enjoy so much. And realizing that I enjoy it as much as I do is making me want to purchase more mystery kits. But yeah, I also want to finish Nightclaw the Wondrous Keeper. That one is pure confetti, and I can struggle. I say all the time, full disclosure, I'm dyslexic and I can struggle sometimes with numbers, and some of the symbols in that kit are very similar. The L and the number 1, for example, are both like blues with a white background, and they're often side by side on that canvas, and I struggle. I bought I'm waiting for it. I bought myself a light pad for the first time ever. I have a canvas that I'm like, I should get a light pad. I really want to I really enjoy that image. I'm just struggling with the experience of working on it. But I did 2 rows last year on that one, and I just did 2 sections. And then I was like, I wanted to do a full row, but I did 2 sections, and I was like, I'm forcing myself to work on this. I'm not enjoying working on this. You know, diamond painting is supposed to be a hobby that you do to relax yourself or for enjoyment. If you're not enjoying it, don't make yourself work on it. So I put it away and I started the mystery kit, and I'm having much more enjoyable experience on that. So I'm happy I made that decision. But here is the little German Shepherd. He is adorable. I'm going to give this to my friend. I will see her later today. And I know she'll think it's adorable. I know she'll like it. She'll probably put it somewhere. If Jaded Gem Shop comes out with more doggos and they include a pug or a Boston Terrier, I will do those and give them to her as well. But for now, she has her Gemma. And I really think that silver background goes really well with the German Shepherd. I, as a kid, young adult, teenage years, into my 20s, had a German Shepherd mix, and he was my love dog. He was just the most loyal, devoted to you dog I've ever had in my life. There is something special about the German Shepherd. But yeah, so I love German Shepherds as well. And yeah, I will end it here. I hope you all had a wonderful week, and I hope you have a great day. I'll see you next time. Bye.